All right guys, so another P&D Outdoors. We're out here today behind the house on my deer lease where there used to be an old home site. Give y'all a quick look at this. This is kind of an open area. So way back in the day when the Clarks moved out here, and there's another old home, a name of an old home site where people lived out here, but I can't remember the name of it. Oh, the Gosse, the Gosses. And it used to be called the Golf Survey, or the Golf Survey. So we're out here today. We're going to hit all this. I've hunted this for probably about 15 years. Not hunting this year, just going to come out here metal detect. And matter of fact, when we first came up that main trail, which I'll give y'all a preview when we get back out the woods here today, we just rode right up on a pack of about 20 hogs. So hogs are back. I don't know, might have to come get me some bacon. But we're going to start all this open area because there's a pond right back there. It's been there forever. A little shallow pond, and then right back in there is actually looks like a pit of some type, and then there used to be some old glass bottles. So we're going to try to knock this out. Nancy's already got her first signal. Now, we have hunted out here a lot, so there's probably a lot of bullets out here. So my deer stand used to be down there. Till the first find. All right, guys, so she got the first hit. This is kind of crazy. Now, unfortunately, out in this area, there are a lot of poachers. I hate to say that, but a lot of people can't stay off their own land. Or I'm sorry, I said that backwards. There's a lot of people that can't stay off their land that don't belong to them. So that's why I've pretty much stopped hunting out here, because a lot of people won't leave my stuff alone. And I actually have my climbing stand stolen right there by the four-wheelers. So sure enough, and Nancy just got the first signal, and she got about a 38 or a 40 caliber pistol rifle, or pistol round. I don't shoot those, so that's clearly someone else out here shooting, so that's what I'm talking about. So but we're here to metal detect, not gripe about it. So to the next find. Did you change your battery? I changed mine. Yeah, you got the root cutter. This little shovel's good for the sand, but not good for out here. Oop, heard it. You get the root, so. Sound like metal though. It's still root. Boys and skeeters are terrible. Oh yeah, we're gonna dig this one. This is a high sound. We're gonna dig this until we figure out what it is. Said though, who knows if Parker or me dropped the old soda can while we were, well, we normally don't ever drop anything in the woods, so we didn't. Whoa, right there. Huh. Is that it? Ah. Now there's one thing you got to know about this area out here too, guys, though. This literally is the washout for upstream, so Dry Creek and everything, when it overflows, where I'm sitting right here, could be under about 2.5 feet of water. I've drove the four-wheelers through it before, so a lot of this stuff could be washed down. But when we find old good, I don't think this is aluminum. I think this is lead. So I'm gonna stop playing with it. But so maybe so. We might be in close to the home site here. All right, so Nancy just got a pretty solid signal right here. In this whole area, we keep getting a big signal, and what it is this like aluminum. I almost will say it looks like screen, aluminum that goes around screening. So you can see a piece right here coming out of the ground. So we're gonna move on. So we found this little guy, little ground toad. He's like, no, please, don't eat me. We're gonna put you back, buddy. All right, go back over them leaves. Over there. Nancy's got a pretty good high pitched tone. Could be more of that stuff that we were just looking at because we're only about 10 feet away, but we're gonna see if we can find it. All right, so she's getting further down in the hole here, and of course this, oh,
I found some more.
This is clearly not what she's metal detecting, but it's in a hole. But check it out, it's an old glass bowl or something that's set on a, it's definitely a bowl or a glass vase, but it's got cool little prints on it. Pretty cool. Yeah, I wish it wasn't broken, but we'll take it. It's almost got a green, it's green glass. We'll definitely have to Google to see how old it is because it's green. We'll try that. All right, till the next find. She still got stuff in the hole because this clearly was not what was giving us a signal.
That's more of that.
Okay, so Nancy just got done digging a hole with a lot of glass. Old glass, it's orange and yellow tint. It's got roses on it. Some white glass, if that makes sense, but looks like a trash pile. So there definitely was old home site here somewhere because that stuff was all down a good 2, maybe what, 6 inches to a foot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully right in here somewhere. The old pond's right there. You can't see it, but I'll show you. It's right around on the other side of that dead tree on the ground there. So we're going to check this whole area because we might be getting onto it now. Most people walk quite, a few distance away from their house to make a burn pile. So it could be right up there, over there by the pond. We'll check on the back side of the pond, and there's another deep hole thing over there next to the pond that I found some old bottles. So this is the first time that's ever been dug. I don't think anybody has been back here because I'm the only one that's had permission back here for the past 20 years. So hopefully we'll find something good. All right, so literally 5 seconds after I was done talking, I went over this big thing object here. It's definitely old. It's metal. I'm gonna try to get it out of here without breaking it to see if we can see what it is, but it's slender, round. It comes up to about right here. So we'll try to see what it is. Might be old bob wire wrapper thingy. We'll see.
Look what I done.
All right, Nancy just dug this. Eyeballed it. Holy crap, it's got something in it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been open, but that was sticking out of the ground. The rest was under the ground.
Okay, so this was sticking out of the ground. Nothing else was in it, and there is some thick, gooey stuff in there. Let's see. Oh, markings. Wipe it off, Mom. Oh, sure enough. Yeah, tell us what it says.
It says
Might be old soda. Durgles? Okay, so we're gonna Google that Durgles and see what that is, but we're definitely not gonna open it because I'm pretty sure that would start the next.
I know it ain't no 1735, but it says 1730. Maybe it's when it was established.
Okay, yeah, for sure, because that glass, yeah, because they didn't make aluminum caps back then.
It almost looks like a ketchup.
Yeah, it could be ketchup or something, but if just don't open it because that could definitely start the next zombie apocalypse. Let's leave that closed. They don't have antibiotics to fix that. Right, so Nancy sidetracked me from mine, so I got mine out of the ground, and it's an old bucket. You can see how the handle went around it. Old bucket. So cool. So we're definitely in the right spot, and we haven't even started. This is 33 acres, and this used to be an old home site, so gosh, know what we find. All right, till the next one. Okay, so we got a really good high signal here amongst these trees that have been blown over from, I think this one was blown over from Hurricane Ike. This one was too. We're right in the shooting lane here from where I used to shoot some deer and hogs. So I thought, yeah, probably, something to do with the bullet, but instead, old corned beef or Spam. Either that or a giant Coke pull tab. But Nancy's got a pretty good signal in there. She's going down deep, seeing if she can find it. All right.
Yeah, it's jumping all over.
Let's dig it and see. See what we got here.
Oops.
Hopefully it's not 80 miles away. Oh, heard it. Careful. Oh yeah. Something down there, metal. As you can see, guys, we're right against the pond now. So this was man-made. I don't know how long ago, but my father-in-law hunted out here, 66, 68, 70. And that pond was already here, so it's one of the old ponds that the Gosses, I guess, put out here on this place. But we got a couple big hills we can check where maybe the house used to be or something like that. We'll keep looking. Ooh, could be old gun.
Yeah.
Be so awesome. Oh, big old metal thing. All right, we're gonna dig it and we'll come back when we get it out. Okay, so we found it. It was a old leaf spring off an old truck or tractor. Probably the bottom leaf spring. Can you see how it's cut, rounded off? Either that or old, let's just say it's an old leaf spring off an old wagon. You never know. Never know what this came off of. All right, till the next one. All right, so like I said, guys, this was a lot of people hunted this. No one's hunted this recently within like 20 years but me. Her dad stopped hunting out here probably in like 85, but you know, who knows who else has been out here shooting stuff. But we just took us forever, but we finally found a little shotgun shell pellet, probably a double aught buck or a triple aught buck. Mosquitoes are terrible, but oh, dropped it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'll add that to the bullets, and you never know, it could be old. Could be one of the old timers that were out here shooting deer back in the day. All right, so I got a pretty good high tone here in the middle of the woods. So we're going to see what it is. Come on, hold it or dig it.
In the middle.
Don't cut it. Whatever it is, we'll just go down.
Mosquitoes, oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is. There's something.
Oh yeah, what is that? Oi.
So it is.
Mosquitoes. It just landed on me.
So this is. It is a copper or brass ring that's screwed onto something. You can see the things around the edges here where you gripped and turned it. So came off of something. Maybe an old car part. Cool. All right, till the next one. Brass or copper. All right, we got a good mid-tone range. We're gonna hit it. We just found where me and Parker had our pop-up blind, and we left hastily and forgot our tie downs right over there. So it makes sense because that's where we had a big pop-up blind at one time. Getting our junk out of the woods. Now we'll see what this is. We've hunted this corner for years. There actually was a feeder here at one time. No, the feeder was down there a little ways that way towards my private property sign. So you guys, y'all can tell I'm not lying. There's my private property sign. It says David Hill 2015 through 16. So just so you know, we got permission. But this was the furthest shooting lane. It was a 250-yard shot, so we loved shooting this direction at hog because it was fun. Oh, she got it out of the hole. Let's see what it is. Either that or you got the shovel. What was that? Right there, Mom. Well, should be in this handful here. That's what it says.
I think it's a little aluminum or something. Yeah. Piece of fence stuff, maybe?
No.
That little fence?
Yeah, it probably, yeah, you're right. That small fencing that we put around the hog traps and stuff. Yeah, and it's pewter, that small aluminum pewter stuff.
Yeah, oops.
Yep. Or no, that's an old comb or something, ain't it?
I don't know what it is. Let me go back over the hole.
I don't know. Yeah. It could be fencing, but I don't know. It looks like something, I don't know, weird to me. Oh, well, there went that piece.
Breaking my relics.
Breaking the relics. Okay, so out in the middle of nowhere here, as you can see, we got a pretty good high signal. So we're clearly going to dig this. It's got to be brass or something. We're going to start here on top. Make sure we don't just see on top. Okay, that'll be our first pile. Start with. Get this grass out the way. It'd be cool if we found an old coin out here. I have to dig this whole area up with the backhoe. Could this be it?
It's a worm.
It's a worm. Okay. Not gonna go down too deep at first just to see. See if we got it out of the hole.
Nope. I think it's on the other side, maybe.
It's down in there somewhere. Let's go down. Get her out of there. Oh, I see it. It's gonna be. Oh.
Hey, mason jar.
Hey guys, this is a good sign. We found an old mason jar lid. So once again, these things with the porcelain inserts were only made up until about early 40s. This one's even got a trademark right there. It says 1 in the middle of it. So this is good. This means we're close. Clearly someone was out here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully we can find maybe something else to go along with this. We'll check this area really good. All right. Okay guys, so we've been on this trail right here. Now this used to be an old logging trail. This was way back when I first started hunting this. This wasn't grown up. There was a perfect little trail cut through here through tractors and stuff. It went that way. We've been getting hits all along this. I got my mason jar lid there. I got some old wire there. That was so old it just crumbled. Don't know what it was, but we got to the next hole, which is like 5 feet across, and sure enough, pretty cool. Can has a 2 sound. Can has iron and pewter, or iron and like aluminum. So I don't know what this is, but it's pretty awesome. In the middle of the woods, like literally we're in the middle of about 300 acres, but the piece I'm allowed to hunt on is 33 acres. So it's an old door. It's got to be a door latch for a car or a door latch for a house. So I'll try. I got to build me an electrolysis plant. So I'm going to do that because I want to electrolysis and get all this rust off and see what this is. If you know what it is, leave comments below on the video. But I want to say it's off an old door or something. So we might be at the home site because we found a lot of stuff right here. All right, cool. Till the next find. Okay, so we just went and emptied out our pouches and we're headed back to a high tone. So this has been really good up in this area here. So let's see what she's got. I actually found the signal with my digger, but she's gonna dig it. You want me to move this tree?
Yes, please.
Okay. We gotta move the tree, so hold on guys.
That way, brother?
Yeah, I would say,
Over here?
I don't know. It sounded like it was over there.
That's it.
Oh.
Root. So.
Dirt in my eye.
Yeah, no,
My favorites. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like digging out here in the middle of nowhere. Because you know when you got a signal, it's something.
I must have got it out. Either that or I killed it.
Oh, it's right here. Let's look. See here. Right here. It's got to be here somewhere. I feel like it's going to be maybe a bullet. Wait, there it is right there. Oh my gosh. It's more of that aluminum stuff we've been digging up. Which makes sense because right there we dug more of them aluminum. I don't know what it is. It's like strapping. I don't know. We'll clean one off and we'll give y'all a look at it later. See what it is. Alright. Alright, so we just pulled out 2 more things out of the ground. We think we might be on a car because we found some door latches. That aluminum stuff we found, Nancy said, we think, and now we're pretty sure it's trim. It's chrome trim off around the bumper of the car. So, and I walked over here and we just found this, and it looks like she's got a bracket. Let's clean this up real quick and see what it is. Maybe the old antenna bracket. We'll clean that up, but you can clearly see it was mounted here and there's a hole here. So I think we're onto a car or old Ford tractor or old Massey tractor that had some chrome on the hood, but we'll see. We're gonna dig this area real good. All right guys, so we got this like mid-tone signal. It's kind of cool. Couldn't figure out what it was. We dug, couldn't find it. Well, I raked it up. Sure enough, what is it? It's one of my own personal Full Metal Jacket arrows. When I bow hunted, my bow stand was right above that 4-wheeler out there, and I've shot at a couple hogs and deer in this area where we dumped the corn. So sure enough, it might even been one I shot because it broke off. Because there's a few hogs I'd shoot and it passed right through, and we find the hog way out there on that hill. So that's cool. One of my old high-powered FMJs. All right. Okay, so here's all of our finds today. Where's the glass, Nancy? And the bottle? Well, Nancy's going to go back and get the bottle and the glass that we dug up because it was super cool old glass with cool emblems. So today we were using the Sharpshooter 2, which is just an awesome machine. I know it's old, but it's just, I can't get rid of it. It's awesome. It picks up, it's a money finding crazy thing on the beach. And then Nancy's got the Lone Star Pro. Bounty Hunter, yeah, Lone Star Pro 2. So that's a good machine too. So here's all of our finds. I think I actually found the old can that Harold nailed to the tree where he coon hunted. He said he nailed one up there a long time ago. I found this about, oh, 6 inches under the ground, under the tree. There's the lid for it right there. Another can under the tree, metal. We think this was off an old car. We found a lot of this. It's like trim. We don't know what this is. We found a lot of that. Big piece of metal, an old door latch or car latch. We're gonna go with the old car. I'm just gonna go with the old car. Mason jar lid ball. Unfortunately, this one broke. That company was started in 1880, and it goes all the way up until now. We found 2 more old mason jar lids, an array of old car parts and just crap. I'm gonna do some electrolysis on this to see what that is, and this and this. So all right, that's everything we found until we come out here next time. Later. All right, guys, so we've been out here about almost 3 hours. It's almost dark. Signals everywhere down this main trail. So let me give you kind of what we were doing today. So this big tree's been here forever. We know there's an old house site out here somewhere that was owned by the Gosse. They were some of the first people to settle around out here. It's called the Gosse survey. That's how all this land was sold. And when they survey your land, they go off the old Gosse survey. So we picked this part right here because it's big, ginormous oak tree. Usually it was around a lot of house sites, and you see it's very clear around it. So we figured maybe the home site was here. Sure enough, out that direction, we found tons of metal, 3 mason jar lids. I mean, it's scattered everywhere. Now, I will say the water does come through here pretty bad. So this could have been washed down a couple 100 yards or a couple 50 yards. So we're going to do this some more. It's our first trip out here. This is literally, I could walk to my house within 3 minutes if I had to. I've done it for years, deer hunting, but the neighbors don't like us cutting through the pasture anymore, so we rode the foalers around, which takes about 2 minutes, 3 minutes on the foaler ride, but no big deal. But this used to be the old logging trail. It came through them woods. When I first started hunting out here, that was clear. You could walk down it, but it's all grown up. We kept this part here clear due to we were hunting. We had a feeder there, and we had feeders in there, and we killed a lot of hogs here. I actually have a video I made of a hog hunt from right here that maybe one day I'll try to get for my friend and I'll put it on my YouTube page. So my climbing stand was right up there, and I bet you up there somewhere is the hook where I hooked my bow that I left, but somebody stole my climbing stand last year, so I no longer hunt out here because there's a lot of hoodlums in this area. So all right, so it was a good hunt. Till next time, P&D Outdoors. Nancy's over here slapping mosquitoes, so we got to go.